What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Hour. And if I sound a little bit funny, it's because I'm just now getting my voice back. It's a little bit cracky still, but hey, it is what it is. But in tonight's episode, we are going to, before we jump into the Retro Basket, we are going to go into some gaming news. And this is regarding the Atari 2600 Plus. Now, yeah, I'm a little bit late to the party on this, but like I said, I couldn't really talk about it because I couldn't talk. Like, literally, I couldn't fucking talk, so it kind of sucked. So, just bear with me if my voice starts cracking and everything. I'm not going through puberty or anything. I kind of did that years ago, so, yeah. Let's take a look at this Atari 2600 Plus. And this is just my view on it, my opinion. I mean, I'm glad that Atari is still doing things. I'm pulling for them. I'm rooting for them. Can't wait for that game station. But what do I think of the Atari 2600 Plus? So, let's go over this for a second. First off, it comes with a 10-in-1 cart, but technically it's an emulator. You pretty much, dump the ROMs in with that cart. So it's kind of something like the evercade, and that's pretty cool because, you get your physical copy and stuff still. I don't know about the 10-in-1 on an Atari cart, but, evercade does the same thing where you'll get like 30 games on one. So I don't really have a problem with that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm glad that they're, staying true to the physical copies. I mean, I wish more systems, like retro systems, would do this. So good job, Atari, on this. Also, it does not play 5,200 games. But it does play both the 2600, 7800, and homebrews. Now, most of the games tested from like the original console, like from the 2600 and the 7800, most of them worked. There was a small list that didn't, and you can go to Atari's website and it'll have the list of all the games that work and the ones that were tested that didn't work. So that's pretty cool of Atari to let you know which games are going to work and which ones aren't as well. Also, I'm reading this off the laptop right now, but it's also HDMI compatible. Another cool feature. However, I don't know how that's going to look on a regular TV or a newer TV like today's TVs. Atari was made for the old TVs. So I mean, stretched out, man, this might look a little bit kind of weird, but we'll see. But I'm sure you'll have an option where you don't have to have it stretched out or anything. If it is stretched out, that's gonna suck. But I highly doubt they're going to make you play everything like that. Another thing is the Atari logo on the front, because this thing looks like the original 2600, but the Atari logo on the front, it lights up. So, that's pretty neat. That's a cool little thing. It only comes with one controller, and the price point, something that I don't agree with here. That is $129.99. Now, granted, it's not real expensive or anything, but I've complained about like, let's take for example Red Dead Redemption, how they pretty much reissued it and put it out for like the Switch and the PS4, PS5, and they still had a $50 price point. Now I complained because they're still selling like $50 for a 13-year-old game. And I think that's pretty ridiculous. The Atari, this thing's over 40 years old. it's just playing these outdated games. Yeah, we love these outdated games. Don't get me wrong. But $130, come on, man. I'm not for that whatsoever. I do think it's cool that you can play 2600 and 7800. Really cool, I guess, when it comes to that. But that price point, I don't like that. But I do believe that Atari is doing this right in their own aspect, because this is something that other retro consoles should take notes on. That would be really cool if like Nintendo did the same thing, because instead of paying $300 from these resellers for like a original Nintendo should do something like this. Obviously there's clone consoles out there that you can get for $40 that play Nintendo games, but if Nintendo wants to dip their hands in and make a little more cash, make an official Nintendo console that you're not going to pay $300 for. You're not going to pay $100 for. Have something like for $50 or something that says Nintendo on it, and you can play your original carts in. It'd probably sell. But I think Atari's doing the right thing on this. I think this is a good thing. They're staying in the game, and I'm digging that. However, when it comes to this 2600 plus, personally, I'm going to pass on it. I'm not going to buy it. For a couple reasons, actually. I'm getting the Atari Game Station. That's under $100. And with the Atari Game Station, you get over 200 games from the 2600 and the 7800 and some Atari arcade games. So to me, that's the better value. The only downfall is you don't get physical copies of anything. But I do have physical copies of my original Atari 2600, which works. I can just play that. If I want to play 7800 games, I can just go to this game station when I have it, whenever it comes out, and I can play it on that. So that's pretty cool. So I think it's a better deal because, like I said, it's like $30 cheaper too. And I'm not being cheap or anything. That's just, I don't know. I think it's common sense. It's just a better deal. If, I don't have a bunch of 7,800 games laying around that I can't use because I've never owned a Atari 7800. Now, if you did own a 7800 and you got some games and let's say that don't work, this 2600 plus is for you. I think that would be a great thing, because now for $130 you can play both your 26 and 7800 games, and that's cool. But for me personally, it's not ideal. I don't need it. The 2600 is the only Atari console that I've ever owned. So the game station will be fine for me. So when I first heard about this new Atari console, I was initially excited. But honestly, this news of the Atari 2600 Plus kind of bummed me. And I'm definitely not bashing Atari for it. I was bummed because Atari just purchased like so many classic game titles and licenses. I was expecting maybe something like a VCS 2, like an upgrade on that. That's what I was looking forward to. What's Atari doing with these game titles that they purchased and the licenses that they purchased? There's got to be something big on the horizon. This can't be the big news, the 2600 plus. I'm glad Atari does stuff like this because it keeps these old retro games alive. So I do appreciate that. And like I said, I wish other retro consoles did the same thing. So Atari is doing it right in that aspect to me. But all in all, I'm not planning on getting the 2600 plus. Let me know if you are. I think it's a really cool concept, but with me already having a 2600 and not owning any 7800 carts, I don't need it. I really don't need it. I can just play my 2600, and when I get the game station, I'll have access to 7800 games. So yeah, 7800 or Atari Game Station, that's where I'm going. Let me know if you're planning on getting this Atari 2600 Plus. I mean, I think it looks really cool. I can't say enough. I think it's great what Atari's doing and everything. But yeah, this whole new system thing, it definitely isn't for me. Just let me know if you plan on getting this, and we can discuss it in the comments section. So that's the gaming news that I have. So, let's jump into the retro basket, where I have, 1,000 games in here on pieces of paper, and I kind of swish them around like fucking noodles and figure out which game we're going to play tonight, because I have no idea. It's just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you guys. But let's get into this. We'll do about 15-20 minutes of gameplay of this bullshit around. And all these games, they range from anywhere from Atari 2600, and I think the highest console I went to, was a PlayStation 1. So anything after that is a little bit too new for this show. So let's check this out. All right, let's see what we got here. Got that. We have... Oh, cool. This is a cool-ass game right here. All right. So we have, I don't know if you can read that. That is In the Hunt. And this is on the PlayStation 1, actually. This is probably the newest game that I've picked so far. I believe this is the 8th episode. I do not have the PS1 version. The reason that I wrote this down and put it in this basket is because... I do know it was released on the PS1, but I do have a copy of it, but it's on the evercade, so I'm going to play it on the evercade. So let's jump into this. This is a great game. Always have a lot of fun playing this. But you do die quite a bit on this. Luckily, you can continue as much as you want on this. So let's dive into this and have some fun in the hunt. All right, here we go. I put 60 credits in right off the bat because this game is hard as hell. It almost invites you to die with the amount of firing you get towards you. It's insane, but it's such a fun game. I mean, I think the visuals in this is pretty damn cool. I mean, it's simplistic, but it still has that, like, arcade vibe to it, that artwork. And like I said, I've never played it for the PS1. Oh, there I go. I've never played it for the PS1, so I'm not real sure what it looks like on the PS1. I couldn't imagine it would look too much different. It's not like these are, like, stellar graphics or anything. They're just really cool. Yep, there I go again. Like I said, man, you gotta put them credits in. And the cool thing on the evercade is, it says I'm only down to 59 credits. You can hit that select button whenever you want, even when you're playing, and you can just keep adding credits. You're gonna need them anyway. But everywhere you go, I mean, there's just shit being thrown at you from every direction. See, like, I wasn't even paying attention to that damn missile coming down. I get distracted easy, I guess, on this game. Shit. So see, now I'm gonna have shit coming from above and below. And I'm sure, and then right from the side. So yeah, even if you had 2 players on this, which you can do, you're gonna die. So if you were playing this at an arcade, yeah, you better go with some money, because you're gonna be broke real quick. Shoo. Look at that shit. And when you get to this like shallow water like this, you don't really have much room to move. So they're inviting you to die. Such a cool game though, man. I mean, this is the game that, like, technically should piss you off, but it doesn't on the evercade. Now, if you were at the arcade, yeah, it would piss you off because you're throwing money in. And you know, if I was throwing as much money in as I die in this game, like, let's say now, you know, I'm married and stuff, and my wife would be pissed. Spending all this shit. She's not a big gamer though, you know, she has a Nintendo Switch. She plays a lot of that, a lot of Mario stuff, but not anything like this. This is just never ending. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I've beat this game, but I bet you I bet you it took me 70 lives just to beat it. Might even been more than that. Because I can honestly say this game would be impossible to win and not die one time. There's no way that I'm gonna have to look this up. If you guys want to look it up, look it up. I don't think anyone's ever conquered this game and not died one time. There's no way. I mean, you get trapped between some like streams here, and there's shit shooting up at you. You have nowhere to move. Yeah, you're dying. I mean, I'm not even through the first stage yet, and I've already died. See, 6, 7, at least 7 times, because I think I guarantee I die over a dozen times before I even clear this stage. I'm telling you though, you play this on the evercade, you're not gonna get mad. You're not gonna get mad even though you are dying, because it's so damn fun. But you will get easily distracted from all the shit that's going on all around you. You don't know where to go. You don't know which way to dodge. Shoo. Yeah, better continue. I mean, this level's pretty long. I'll probably play about 3 levels. That'll probably give me about 20 minutes of gameplay. It'd be really cool if, not that they need to, but if they remastered this and kind of, spiced up higher resolution and everything. But they need to keep the gameplay the same. If they ever did that, that'd be pretty damn awesome. I'm always looking for like PS5 or something to do something like that, but I don't know if they ever would. I forget if this game, made a big splash or not. I forget how many times I gotta hit this guy. Because you see, it doesn't have, like a lot of games when you're fighting a main boss, it'll have like an energy bar. And it doesn't have it in this game. There we go. Finally. Well, it says I only used 9 lives in that. But I'm pretty positive I died more than that. I think I hit select a couple times to add lives. There's no way. I'm not even going to give myself that much credit. Alright, here comes a barrage of enemies right off the bat. Bound to die here. Very much expected, though. Yep. Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, there's just no room. You have to die. You have to expect it. See, I've never done this game like 2 players, so I can only imagine that, that's the way this arcade game probably just racked up a shit ton of money. Because I'm sure both players are going to die. I mean, with 2 players, and at the same time, it's even less room. And I'm sure you can probably go through each other, but it's still less room, like regardless. Because then you're gonna get holy shit. Then you're gonna get caught up watching another thing, the other player, along with all the other shit going on. So, man, I bet you this game just made a killing at the arcades. And if adults were playing it like me, and let's say they were in relationships or whatever, man, that probably caused a lot of problems if you didn't know how to spend your money right. I mean, I'd never waste that much money in an arcade as an adult. I'd probably spend a lot, but I wouldn't get myself in trouble. But shit, as a kid, man, using your parents' money or something, yeah, who cares? You'd be like, oh, come on, it's only $1, it's only another $1, and then it adds up, and the fucking house is up for sale and everything else. But the parents, as a kid, your parents just don't understand games like this are just badass. do you get out of here? How much I gotta shoot up? Yep. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this one. Ooh. Yeah, like how are you gonna get out of there and not die? Iram's like, thank you. That's another quarter for us. They just paid their electric bill with me playing. If this was the arcade, yeah, they just got their electric bill paid. I didn't even get a thank you note for it. I just noticed, man, them bombs that I dropped, they look like pop cans. Or the way I'm playing right now, they look like beer cans. Died so much. Oh, speaking of that. Yeah, these guys are a pain in the shit. Just got sucked into their little vortex. I don't know if I have to hit these guys, like when that thing opens up. Because, you know, there's so much flashing going on the screen. I don't know if any of these other hits that I'm doing are even hurting them. And if it is, it ain't doing much. One bad thing about this game, they need to have like an energy bar. I need to know how many more times I gotta hit this guy. And this is 2 against 1. This ain't even fucking fair. Come on. Yep. What am I down to? Oh, yeah, I've been hitting select. Without even knowing. This is still saying 61 credits. Nah. Probably down to like 40 if I wouldn't hit select anymore. Whew. Well, one of you have to be almost done. Who's going first? Who's going first? Me. I volunteered for that one. Come on, buddy. Oh, shit. Come on, someone. Besides me. Someone else die. Not me. Hey. Hey, listen to... Hey. Go. Does this guy need to go too? Yep. Even if he didn't, he went. Alright. So we'll do this stage and then that should be right around 20 minutes. Shit, it might even be longer. Oh, now this is going to be tough. I mean, look how shallow that water is. There's nowhere. No way to dodge. Iram knew how to take your money. They knew how to take your money at them arcade machines. And then Evercade came along and just kind of stuck it to them. Got a license agreement and then said, hey, you know what? Our fans and players, they can just hit that select button. It ain't gonna cost them a thing. Besides the price of the cart. And the console, of course, but... Yeah, honestly, man, if you've never played this and you do play it and not like it, Something's wrong with you. This game's too good not to like. Yeah, I think it's kind of dangerous for a sub to be in like 10 foot of water. And that's ballsy. That's ballsy by my submarine captain. Yo. Come on, man. Oh, this is that train. Yep. I remember this shit. Oh, with them big ass fucking bombs. Yeah, them hurt. Yeah, those things they'll ruin your weekend. They will ruin your weekend. Come on, you can do it. This isn't the enemy though. I gotta blow this thing up. Then I can get to the enemy. Yeah, I think the enemy's in here. This is like a shorter stage, but it's hard as hell. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after I kill these guys, the enemy comes out. Could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a while. Come on, shoot these guys. No, I am moving a little bit. I know I'm close. I know I'm close. Shabang. Ooh, this is scary, man. I'm kind of on a roll. I haven't died in a little bit. Yeah, this is the enemy. This dude's a pain in the ass. I think he shoots like lasers or something. Yep, here it comes. Yeah, I remember you. Kinda gotta guess which laser's gonna come down to the ground. Man, how am I doing this? I don't want to jinx myself, but holy shit, man, I haven't died in a little while. Get away from that laser. Don't get cocky. This is good so far. It'd be amazing if I can get through like a final boss and not die. Holy shit. Oh no, come on. Yeah, you can't even get under that guy. You can't get under that. Yeah. Once again, Irem just shows they made this game for you to die. Son of a bitch. I was on such a roll. That came to an abrupt end. As now this guy's just eating me alive. You gotta be almost done. I beat the shit out of you when you were hanging up there. You can't have that much energy left. Let's go. Does that guy up there have anything to do with it? Hey. Baby? Ah. Damn, right when I get a more powerful missile. Killed. And again. There we go. Yeah. Eat shit. We're done. Man, that's a fun game. If you've never played In the Hunt, I highly, highly recommend it. And if you can't find it for the PS1 at a reasonable price, just do the way that I just played this. This was actually the arcade version. on the IRAM cartridge for the Evercade, and you can get that. It comes free actually with the Evercade EXP, the handheld. Or if you just want to purchase the Evercade VS, you can buy that IRAM cartridge for right around $20. And that IRAM cartridge is great. It has a lot of good games on it. I highly recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the program. I enjoyed playing that game. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot. And I greatly appreciate it. So thanks for watching, everyone. And until the next video, game on.